an ID, right? In that you're part instructor. So you're always thinking about who is your audience and how do those people learn? Along with that, what is it that they need to learn? What is the situation in which you are designing content, whatever form that might take, right? So you're part instructor, you're part designer, thinking through the best ways to organize and present that information so that it's accessible, engaging, and memorable. And ultimately leads to an application of that knowledge. You are also part project manager. And I would say, especially depending on context and for academic IDs, you are working very closely with subject matter experts. You are receiving feedback, you're making continuous adjustments, and you are in some ways collaborating very closely and oftentimes receiving feedback or directive from multiple directions. So you are making sure as best as possible that you are meeting deadlines, you are making sure that various components are always sort of complete and effective with the knowledge that you will almost certainly, quote unquote, complete a project and then be given feedback that requires you to make a series of revisions and adjustments. And I think finally there's this element, especially in academic ID work, that you're part salesman, in that a lot of times I'm working with faculty who may never have taught online before, who may never have worked with an instructional designer before, who can very rightfully see me as this random guy who has come into their process with little to no discipline-specific knowledge in most cases, who is then offering advice that may or may not be wanted, right? So you are, in some sense, helping SMEs to see your value and to see how you can facilitate and elevate all of the great work that they're already doing and how you can make sure that their knowledge and expertise is translating effectively to their learner. Because I think even the best instructors struggle with that element of translation. Or I know for myself as an instructor, everything always made sense in my head, but whether or not that translated to students was oftentimes another matter entirely.